Hey guys, it's great to see you again. Glad to see that you're here. So we got a lot to talk about today, so I'm gonna get right on into it. The first thing we're gonna talk about is the Physbones on VRchat, which is gonna be a huge update, of course, on Quest users and PC users like I am now. Um, so it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I've tried it out. I want to show you guys how to do it. And I think that you will love it, but there's also some downsides, which I'll talk about later. First things first, let me describe a little bit what it is. It's going to be changing the dynamic bones and the style of which they are at, and just to keep it in simple terms. It's going to be more optimized and a better version, which is why Quest users can have it. It said up to, 8 times more optimized or something like that. It was what I read on the page. So it's going to be great, and of course there's going to be a lot of issues, but the things that it's adding is it's going to be adding a lot of like grabbing gestures and, being able to touch your own dynamic bones, like such as your hair and other people's hair, which is new, and then physical interactions, which have not been a thing. As you can see, my hands go right through each other. So, yeah, it's going to be a great update. It's just really cool to be able to have something like that coming to VRchat. So I'm going to send it right over to the computer and show Steam users how to use that first. Alright guys, so welcome to the computer. So it's pretty simple what you have to do actually. So the first thing you're going to have to do is go to Steam, which you should have open. And then what you're going to want to do is go to VRchat, as you can see right here where my cursor is. And then right click on that. And then click Properties. And betas right over here. And then we're going to want to opt into the beta, which is the top one here, and then the open beta. So easy as that. All you're going to want to do is close it. You don't even have to do anything else. And the next thing you're going to do is go to downloads and see the VRchat right here. And go ahead and download that. It's a pretty small update for what it is. It's only about 500 megabytes. But yeah, just keep in mind that you will have to have VRchat closed for this process. And the world that they provide in VRchat on how to get to the beta is you have to look at the instructions and then close it and get to it. So I'm hoping this will make it easier for you guys. Pretty much easy as that, and then you can launch the game from there. Alright, so as you can see, I've completed the update. I'm back over into my Oculus, which I've had to relaunch VRchat. And so this is the official world for the beta of the Physbones, and you can find it in the avatar world, of course, right here. As you can see, you can just go to standard avatar worlds and see it right there. So as you can see, let's go ahead and flip the camera around here. So this is actually, let me just hold it still for all those who want to take a picture of that, and if you don't want to listen to me talk. So this is the steps for Steam users, and this is what I've done since I use Steam. But yeah, this is the official VRchat world here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. No, don't mind my broken neck. So, super cool things. They provide some avatars for you to try out, and of course, all part of the avatar, which is interesting. So, and of course, sound effects too to go along with it. I don't remember what this one is for. Oh yeah, they added gravity, if I remember right, to certain avatars, and which allows for really cool things. Now this one, it's not my favorite looking avatar, but it's definitely got a lot of really cool functions. It's about 23 megabytes if you're interested. That's why it's taking so long to load. But yeah, so first things first. I don't know if you can see this well, but all you have to do is look. I grabbed it and you can put it away. That's super cool. I'm not pressing any buttons or anything. And then you just touch it. Like, I want to change my shirt size to purple, sure. And then you just click the home button. It's like a smartphone. It's really what it is. I take away the wings, add a baseball cap. I don't really do whatever. This is the really cool part. So see, I've got lighters now, or a thing. Let me just. Oh, whoa! It's real close. Okay, that's all the avatar, and you just. That's the funniest thing. I love that. Let me zoom you guys back out so you can see everything. So, but yeah, super fun things like that. So, and then of course, all you gotta do is put it away to make it go away. Now this one's kind of fun. This one is literally just self-destruct robot, and let me see. You can customize it, and then you have a timer, and now he's gone. I'm literally just. It's kind of funny. But, you know, again, interesting dynamics and things like that. It's very interesting. And the last example that they gave here that I'm, willing to show in the case of your time would be this one, where she has a box of chocolates, and you have to go into your expressions menu for this one. You just click Valentine, and there you go. You have an entire box of chocolates, and you just kind of. Well, there was a way to. There it is. And you could just. Or you could feed it to other people, apparently. But. Really cool stuff like that. So, yeah. I think you can get rid of it. Okay. So you get the gist. Super cool stuff like that. And then, of course, hold on. One last thing. Let's get the default avatar with super long hair. So, as you can see, being able to play with the dynamic bones here. And you can do that the same thing with other people, which is really cool. It's very, very, very cool. Let me get into my avatar so I can show you one of the grabbing mechanisms. Actually allowed to grab your own dynamic bones as far as I can hear. So just press the grip button. Well, I was able to do it just a minute ago. Maybe it's the quest tracking. As soon as I put it behind my head, I just cause issues. Well, you get the idea. But as you can see, they're still very good looking. Like I haven't lost any performance options or anything like that. So I think it's the way to go. And even if you were to pull out the katana on this, as you can see, it's kind of got this thing here. It's kind of got like no gravity to it. It's very strange and flowy, and you can mess it. Super, super satisfying. So everything is pretty cool about it. Now, I don't know how to do it for quests, so we're going to figure it out together. So I'm going to send that back over to the computer. I've actually figured out how to get it out to work on the quest, and I'm going to be showing you now. So what you're going to do is open your Oculus app, allow your location so it can track to your headset, and open the menu all the way at the right, as you can see that I'm on already. And then you're going to want to click My Library, and then you're going to want to click VRchat, and then you're going to just want to scroll all the way down, almost, to where it says Additional Details. And then after that, you're going to want to do the version, as you can see right underneath Languages, and you're going to click on Version, and right here is where you can change it to the open beta. Now, as you can see, it's on the open beta, and when you next turn on your headset, there's going to be an update for VRchat. You're going to want to update, and then you will be on the open beta. As far as I know, didn't necessarily work for me, but I think that's just because I was rushing the process, and perhaps something went wrong. It tried to update, but my quest is slow at this point because it's about 1.5 years old. So if you guys have any questions, I'm sure we could work it out together. Just leave it in the comments down below, but that's what VRchat official Discord says about it. So back to you. Alright, so I'm just kind of wrapping things up here. So right now I'm on the open beta, and things are pretty cool. I mean, But there are very many downsides, of course. As it is a beta, they're still testing it out. First and biggest for me was that I figured out that I can't join any of my other people who aren't on the open beta. So you're physically cut off from everyone who doesn't know how to do the beta. So again, can cause some issues. I had to revert back to the original version just so I can hang out with people that I like. Number 2, every time I try to turn, it's so much slower. I'd say about half or more the speed that the turn used to be, and I had to switch over to snap turning so I wouldn't be quite so annoyed. And wow, that full rotation took so long. So yeah, it's another issue I'm sure they'll fix, but just go know that going into it. The third thing is that my frames are exponentially lower. I started at this world at the very beginning when I was recording. It was about 25 to 30 frames per second fluctuating, which is crappy computer. What can I say? But now I'm sitting at about 13, 14. That's what it's telling me right now. So take your frames, cut them in half, and that's your open beta. So again, it's going to be laggy, it's going to be glitchy. It's open, it's beta, you don't have to do it. But again, if you want to try out the really cool bones and stuff, feel free. There's nothing stopping you, really. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, the first thing I want to mention is that we hit 200 subscribers today. And by the time the video gets out, it might not be 200 anymore because you guys are so cool and you're just jacking it up crazy. Because it took about 5 months for us to get to 100 subscribers, and it's taken, what, a month to get to 200? Let's continue that. My goal is to go from 200, as you can see here, to let's go to 1,000. Let's make that the next goal. But yeah, I mean, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You doubled subscribers. I mean, look at this, 23,000 views on this one video. I mean, I never thought, I put almost no effort into it. Really, I just didn't. But I'm glad you guys love it. And then this video over here has gotten, 3.8 now, I think, thousand views, which is crazy. Keep watching it. Keep watching it. I'm good with that. Glad I'm helping you guys out. But feel free to keep coming back to the channel. Just because I want to help you guys out as much as I can, whether it be enjoyment or through instructional videos like this one. And this is going to be the longer version of the video. I'm going to make an abbreviated version for those who just don't have all the time in the world to listen to me talk to myself. So editing this is going to be fun later. I'm going to hate myself for that. But yeah, it was great being able to teach you guys how to do all this stuff, and hopefully you learned something. And it's great to see you guys again. 200 subs. It's crazy. I never thought I'd get there this fast. So it's good to see you guys. And hopefully I'll see you on the beta. So peace.